So mainly this reaction involves in the exchange of halogen atoms. So that is, one halogen atom is replaced with another halogen atom. Okay, so both halogen atoms are participate in a exchanging process. So due to that exchange, alkyl iodides are prepared by the reaction of alkyl chloride or alkyl bromide reacting with sodium iodide in the presence of dry acetone. Read this definition carefully. So what are the products in this reaction? So we have the products like alkyl iodide. Let's see what are the reactants that are involved in this reaction. We can take alkyl chloride or else alkyl bromide. So they are reacting with sodium iodide. Okay, alkyl chloride or alkyl bromide and sodium iodide are the reactant. And this reaction will be takes place in the presence of dry acetone. Now let's write the basic equation for this reaction. Rx, this is alkyl halide. Okay, here R represents alkyl group and X represents halogen group. So in the place of X, we can write chlorine or bromine. And this alkyl halide is going to reacting with sodium iodide. And in this sodium iodide also we have one halogen. So that is iodine. So now we have totally 2 halogen atoms in the reactant side. These 2 halogens are going to participate in exchanging process. So here chlorine or bromine is replaced with iodine, so which is in the presence of dry acetone. So by that exchange, in alkyl halide, halogen group is there, no, that is chlorine or bromine. So that halogen is going to combine with sodium and forms sodium halide. And now the remaining, this alkyl group is going to bind with iodine and forms alkyl iodide. So alkyl iodide is main product in this reaction and sodium halide is formed as a byproduct. So this is very simple and easiest equation. So just exchange of halogens will take place in this reaction. So by that exchange, alkyl iodide is formed as a main product in the presence of acetone and sodium halide is formed as a byproduct. So that's it about this reaction. Now let us understand this reaction by taking one example. So this is methyl chloride. So here this methyl chloride is best example for alkyl halide. So here alkyl halide in the sense like in the place of R we are taking methane and in the place of X we are taking chlorine. And this methyl chloride is going to reacting with sodium iodide. So methyl chloride is a best example for alkyl halide. So now see the halogen exchange between this methyl chloride and sodium iodide which is in the presence of dry acetone. So basically we have 2 halogen atoms in the reactant side. One is chlorine in methyl chloride and another one is iodine in sodium iodide. See this methyl chloride, just we are replacing the chlorine with iodine. Okay, that means we are exchanging the halogen. Chlorine and iodine are both are halogens, right? So we are exchanging these 2 halogens. That means this chlorine is going to combine with sodium. And the remaining methyl group is there, no? So that methane is going to combine with iodine, then forms methyl iodide as our product. So this methyl iodide is nothing but alkyl iodide. This methyl iodide is an example for alkyl iodide. So however we got our final product alkyl iodide, that is methyl iodide. And the remaining sodium and chlorine is combined together and forms sodium chloride. That is our byproduct. Let's see one more example. So we are taking methyl bromide as an example. So this methyl bromide is going to reacting with sodium iodide and there are 2 halogen atoms in the left side of the equation, that is reactant side. And the halogens are bromine in methyl bromide and iodine in sodium iodide. So these 2 halogen atoms undergoes exchange between methyl bromide and sodium iodide. And by that exchange we will get the methyl iodide as a main product and sodium bromide as a byproduct.